श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सचिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरीं माथुरीं वष्ठवाटीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो दस्य प्रथितकृपया तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नामिने। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हेलोधुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया सम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चितार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूया दमन्दोदया। तस्यापार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमाद्भुत सौम्य लक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगते वृषभानुजायः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम हा हा कदानुभवितासि पदं नृशोर्मे। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। जं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यम् द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। आददान तृणं दन्तै हृदं जाचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोज धूलिश्याम जन्म जन्मनि। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my unto the lotus feet of my Gurupada Padma, Nityala Pravishto Vishnupad Paramahamsa, Ashtotar Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Vishnupad Paramahamsa, Ashtotar Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Vishnupad Paramahamsa, Ashtotar Sata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Then to His Divine Grace Nityala Pravishto Vishnupad Paramahamsa, Ashtotar Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Then pray the causeless mercy of all. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray the causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga nose unto the lotus feet of Sripad, Gopavrinda Prabhu, Maharaja Prabhu, Chiranjeev Prabhu, Vijay Kumar Prabhu, Gaurasundar Prabhu, Sadhu Prabhu, Shravan Prabhu, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy. विचिन्वन्ति केशान् विचिन्वन्ति केशान् क्वचन करजैकञ्चुकपटं क्वचाप्यामुञ्चन्ति कुचकनकदिव्यत्कलशयो सुगुल्फेन्यस्यन्ति वचनमणिमञ्जीरजुगलं कदा स्यां श्रीराधे तव सुपरिचारिण्यहमहो. Day before yesterday, we were releasing Prabhupada Saraswati Pad was desiring to get the service of Radharani like Manjari. Which kind of Manjari? That Manjari who is qualified to get the prasadi garment, prasadi blouse, prasadi ornament, prasadi garland of Radharani by her own hand. So that kind of Mandir, to whom Radharani keeping always with her. Without Radharani, Manjari cannot survive. So, Prabhupada Sripad was desiring that kind of Manjari when Radharani will give her own prasadi garments, ornaments, garlands by her own hand. So when I will have this opportunity. And when he was thinking like this, then Spurti disappeared. When Spurti disappeared, then Prabhupada Sripad was praying. When he was praying, then that day we concluded. And yesterday was the Raya Ramananda's disappearance day, so he could not proceed. Today we will proceed next one. Today, what Prabhupada Sripad telling? Today telling that when I will have this opportunity. What kind of opportunity? First, I will explain syllable to syllable, then we will go deeply. What is the significance and the service of Manjari mood in this verse little more detail. Vichinvanti. Vichinvanti means separating. Vichinvanti means separate, like the hairs we are separating one after the other. Vichinvanti. Vichinvanti kesan. Kesan means two hairs. Two hairs. Vichinvanti means separating. Vichinvanti kesan kvachana. When, sometime, when will that opportunity? Vichinvanti kesan kvachana karajai. How I will separate the hairs of Radharani? Karajai. Kare jayate iti karajai means nails. Nail. Means when I will separate Radharani's hairs by my own nails. Nails. This is the meaning of karajai. Then kanchuka patam. Kanchuka patam means blouse. Then next line is Qua. Qua. Qua means when or in which condition, which place. A munchan. A qua. Qua. A munchan. Means when I can separate and taking out. What is the Kucha Kananka Divyat Kalasaya. Here Radharani's little confidential meditation is done by our Prabhupada Sripad. Just try to understand this, not in the mundane platform, but in the transcendental platform. Because in one day we have to attain this stage. Otherwise, Manjari mood cannot be successful. But now we are in mundane platform, so it is easy to calm the mundane thinking, but we should not think mundane thinking when we are listening this. We should think in transcendental platform. Radharani and Krishna, they are not like us. So here Prabhupada Swarup is telling, oh Radharani, when I will take out your blouse. Why? Because it became completely wet by perspiration or sweating. So, from where I will take the blouse? Kucha, from your breast. Which kind of breast? Kanaka, which is looking like gold, golden color. Kanaka Jugalaya means your breast is looking like very beautiful golden. Kalasa means jocks. Then next line is Sugulpe. Sugulpe means in your ankles. Both of your ankles. Sugulpe Nyashanti. Nyashanti means I will place. What I will place? Kvachana means when you will give the opportunity. Kvachana means when I will have this opportunity, so that I will place the, what I will place at your ankles? The ankle bells. Ankle bells. What is the ankle bell here? Money made of jewel, not ordinary, which is sold in the market. You will find in India so many ankle bells, but that are not costly. Very cheap. Very cheap. Everybody can buy it. You go in Loi Bazaar, you will find many ankle bells. But Radharani's ankle bell is not ordinary, even not gold, jewels, money, gem and jewels only. Radharani does not use ordinary ankle bell. Here. So here's Prabhupada Sripad telling, when I will place at your ankles the ankle bell which is made of jewels and gems. This is the meaning of money. Money means jewel or gem. Manjira means ankle bell. Manjira. How many? Jugalam means two. Because two ankle bells are Radharani and two ankles. So Jugalam means two. Then last line is Kada. Kada means when. Shyam. Shyam means when I will have this opportunity. Kada Shyam. To whom Prabhupada Sarvat praying? Sri Radhe. O Srimati Radharani. O my Swamini. O Radharani. When you will give this opportunity. So, O Kada Shyam Sri Radhe. Tava. Tava means your. Suparicharini. Suparicharini. Suparicharini, best, who is very expert. Paricharini is matter. When you will make me your expert maid servant. Suparicharini, aham means myself. Means when I will become your best maid servant, who can do all these services which I explained before. What are the services? Separate. separate the hairs by the nails and take out the blouse and replace the new ankle wells at the lotus feet. Why? Due to Vilas, the ankle wells is already went out of the ankles. So, O Radharani, when you will give this kind of service, so that I will feel the transcendental bliss which will have no end. This is the literal or syllable meaning of this verse. Just I am reminding again, if who could not remember, Vichinvanti. Vichinvanti means separate. Because I will explain later on, Radharani's hairs entangle. Radharani's hair and Krishna's hair entangle each other. That's why they are difficult to do vilas anymore. So now Manjari has to come to separate the hairs of Radharani by nails. So this is the meaning of Vichinvanti means separating. Vichinvanti, what? Kesan means hairs. Then Vichinvanti Kesan, Kwachan means when. Karajai means by nails. Kanchuka Patang means blouse. Next one is, what is written next one? Remember? Huh? Kwa. Kwa means when. Then? No. Amunchanti. That is wrong. Amunchanti means when I will release. What release? Because now blouse is full of sweating. Now became wet. So I will take out. Manjaris are always ready. So then Radharani is not using any more dress after once using. So we should know. After one vilasa, Manjaris are taking out that. No, take new. All Manjaris are ready with different new dress, garment. So once used, maybe sometime Radharani using one day several dresses. Not only one day one dress. Even not one day one dress. Every day several dresses. Every time everyone new and new. Because so many Manjaris, they are ready. Otherwise they have no service. So they don't want to Radharani use little thinking. No, take out. If little looking wetting, take out. Manjaris are going pursuit taking out. Radharani will no, let's stay. But Manjaris, no, take out. They are taking out not pursuit. Radharani telling like sometimes, okay, no problem now. But servant they will take out. So Radharani sometimes, okay, after a little while become dry. No, it is sweating, so take out. Became wet. So Manjari herself taking out. And she is dressing herself. This is the significance of Manjari Bhava, which Sakhis cannot do. Which Sakhis cannot do this. Only Manjaris can do. So now come to the details of this verse. What is the significance of this verse? When Prabhupada Saraswati Pad was praying previous verse, in previous verse, he was so absorbed in thinking of Radharani. When Radharani was giving the Surti, after that Surti, when Surti disappeared, then he was thinking again and again, oh Radharani, when you will give this opportunity, when you will give your prasadi garment, prasadi blouse, prasadi garland, everything. So when he was thinking again and again, then he was observing in that mood. And once if we will promote to this platform of remembering, then we will have no any more attraction of other thinking. Because it will conquer all the desires. So no one can attract anymore. That's why Prabhupada Swarup, when losing one Surti, praying and next Spurti coming, no material thing coming anymore. But we have no opportunity of getting this Spurti. That's why our mind is being attracted easily for everything. It is very easy to be attract our mind to this material. Why? Because we have no Spurti of Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu. Once we get Spurti of Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna, our all desire will go. If any other desire will stay, he will under this desire. Nobody can become prominent anymore. Only prominent will become this Spurti, this thinking. And once we get this Spurti, then we will have no any more other attractions. Like I have given several times the example of Devarsi Narad. Devarsi Narad, when he was doing bhajan after his mother's death, then he went to Himalaya. In Himalaya he was doing bhajan. So once he got the Spurti. So when he got the Spurti like a spark, not inside, outside he saw. There are two kinds of Spurti. One is inside, one is outside. So Narada saw outside Spurti. Dhruva was looking inside Spurti. And our Goswamis, Prabhupada Swarup, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, all Goswami, they were looking inside Spurti. But Dhruva Maharaj also looking inside Spurti. So inside Spurti also so realizable that you cannot think anything else. For example, when Dhruva Maharaj was doing astringent penance, Lord Vishwaksena appeared in front of him. Which Lord gave darshan to Dhruva Maharaj? Not Vishnu, Lord Vishwaksena. So Lord Vishwaksena is in front of Dhruva Maharaj, but he is not looking at him. So Lord Vishwaksena thought, oh, how crazy this Dhruva is. Because he did hard labor, did not eat. He is left, he has given up eating, drinking, everything, did severe austerity to get my darshan. And now being attracted by his devotion, I came in front of him. But he is not looking at me. Why? Because the same Vishwaksena, same Lord, he was looking in his core of heart in the form of a Spurti. So there was no difference. So what Vishwaksena Lord is there, he was looking inside Dhruva, in his core of heart. So he has no any attraction to see anything else. So now Vishwaksena Lord thought, if I will stand like this, Dhruva will not open his eyes. What to do? Then Vishwaksena took out his Spurti. If Spurti disappeared, then Dhruva was bewildered and opened the eyes. Then he saw the Lord. Then talking started. So if once Spurti will come, means we should know our goal is very close. When Spurti coming means you should know, now nobody can attract you anymore. As long as you are in this material world, you can do bhajan till destination. No problem will come. So our endeavor should be to attain till Spurti. After Spurti, we will feel such a realization that nobody can attract anymore. So our bhajan will continue till destination without any problem. Our all endeavor, all attempts should be to attain till Spurti. After Spurti, bhav will come. Then it will go spontaneously one after other. Then our goal will be guaranteed without any problem. But before Spurti and bhav, welcome Dhananjay Guru. So Spurti once it came means we should know that our mind is pure. In impure mind, Spurti will not come easily. So purification is necessary. How purification will be done? Only by bhajan. Who does not do bhajan, his mind cannot be pure. Why? Rupa Goswami clearly spoke in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ado Shraddha, Tata Sadhu Sangha, after Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. When Bhajana Kriya, Tata Anartha Nivriti. When Bhajana Kriya, then Anartha will be destroyed. When Anartha Nivriti started, then purification started. When purification started, then Nishtha will come. Then Ruchi, then Asakti, then Bhava, then Sukhi. All will come. One after other. Nobody can stop after that. But before that, many things, many persons, many people can stop you. Before that, if we are not careful. So care should be taken to do bhajan more and more. If we don't do bhajan, we will take long time to get perfection. Because the anartha nivritti process will be slower. So as faster we will do bhajan, the anartha nivritti, means the destruction of anarthas will be faster and faster. So we should try to do bhajan every day, non-stop. Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke to Goswamis, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, and our Sanatana Goswami and all 6 Goswami, they taught to our Guru Vargas. Our Guru Varga taught us what? Sravana Kirtana Jale Karaha Secham. We should water our devotional creeper every day. Like if we have creeper in our garden, and if we don't water it, then it will become dry. After some time, dry and die. It will not grow. To grow every day and to make the creeper fresh and green and more growing and giving the flower and fruits, we need to water the creeper every day. If we don't water, then it will not give you fruit and flower. It may dry and die both. Similarly, if we don't water our devotional creeper, then it will become also dry and stable. Then what is watering here? Sravana Kirtana Jale Karahasetam. We should every day listen and chant. Listen Harikatha, chant Harinam. Who does this always? Who is always associating with sadhus, listening Harikatha non-stop and chanting Harinam non-stop, doing Sarvishya Vaishnava, he is Bhakti, nobody can stop. Unless he commits offense. Offense, severe offense is Vaishnava offense. Vaishnava offense can stop everything. So, we should be careful only for offenses, otherwise nobody can stop. Without offense, if we continue our practice, then in this matter, no one who can stop. No any energy can stop this. Because as long as you are not committing offenses, then no any energy can create problem to us. If problem comes also, they will go. We should not think that when we are doing bhajan, problem will not come. No, it is wrong thinking. Problem will come to devotee, but it will come and go. Like 5 Pandavas. Krishna was present, so many problems were coming every day. But that were coming and going. So some devotees are thinking, if we become devotee, no problem will come at all. No. You give me one example of a acharya or devotee who did not face any problem in his whole life. Impossible. Problems will come, but it cannot affect them. But non-devotee will be very highly affected and suffer. But devotee will not be affected and suffer. Just come and go. So, we should continue our bhajan. Without bhajan, we cannot improve. Why? Sravana Kirtana Jale Karahasecham. Every day we should continue our listening and chanting and service. These three limbs are most prominent and powerful in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, these 3 limbs who will continue, he will never fall down. Unless he commits offense only. What are the most powerful limbs in Kali Yuga to improve every day? Every day, associate, if possible every day. Otherwise, as more as possible. Associate with the sadhus and Vaishnava. And listen Harikatha. Chant Harinam and serve them. Then these 3 are sufficient to give perfection. And with very highest speed, not even slow. These 3 will give you very higher improvement and advancement. So these 3 who will practice throughout the life, he will never fall. Anyone who try to test it, it is quite practical. Try to see. Those who are every day or as more as possible because some devotee may not have the opportunity to associate with the sadhus always, every day. But when sadhus are not available among devotees, at home also we can chant and listen. For example, Chatushan, 4 Kumara. What is the secrets of Chatushan not becoming old? Panchahayana eva. Chatushan are the 4 senior most brother of us. Brahma's first 4 sons who manifested from mind of Brahma. Mental son of Brahma, the senior most son of Brahma is Chatushan. Sanatana, Sanatkumara, Sananda, Sanatana. So 4. These 4 Kumaras are the senior most brother of all our dynasty. If we go brother, the last will become Chatushan. Because Chatushan are 4 most senior most son of Brahma. But till now you see them, you will think they are 5 years old. Digambar, they are not dressing any cloth. Because if a 5-year-old child will stay without clothes, nobody will become strange. It is normal. Small kids, they can without dress also no problem. And nobody will criticize. But if a young boy girl without dress, everyone will criticize. So they are looking at only 5 years old. Why? But they are million years old. Million, not even 1,000. Million. Because they are from creation, beginning of the creation they are. But till now they are present. They are never dying. Why? The influence of Kala, influence of time factor, influence of Jamamara is not to them. Why? The reason is Harisharanam eva nityam jesa mukhe vata. From their lotus mouth, no material gossiping talking comes. No gossiping, which our Rupaswami says, Prajalpa, no Prajalpa, no waste of time. Always Harisharanam, only Lord Hari's name. Harikatha and Harinam. Harikatha and Harinam coming always. So, Harisharanam, Padmapuran telling this. Padmapuran telling, Harisharanam, Nityam Jesa Mukhe Vata. Nityam is 24 hours a day, only Harinam coming. Harinam or Harikatha. No any other gossip. So, time has no power to destroy duration of life or span of life. Why? There is proof already, I have spoken several times. In second kind of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is one verse, Ayu Harati Vaipunsam, Udyan Astam Cha Jannaso, Tasya Te Jat Khananito, Uttama Sloka Bhaktaya. Suryaha Udyan Astam Punsam Ayu Vai Harati. Means, after rising and setting the sun, one day of span of life is destroying of every jiva, someone. For example, today sun was rising, now is going to set. So after sunset, from our span of life, we lost one day. Now what was our span of life? Now we lost one day. But not completely. Which sun god is decreasing the duration of life of everyone by rising and setting. But not everyone. Which one? Tasya Rute. Tasya Rute means without that. Without that which? Tasya Uttama Sloka Vartaya Jakshananita. Uttama Sloka Vartaya Jakshananita. Uttama Sloka means who? Udgataha Tamaha Jasmantat Uttama. From whom Tamo, the quality of ignorance gone. Who has no quality of ignorance? They are Vaishnavas, sadhus. Sadhus are not possessor of Tamoguna. You will not find Tamoguna in sadhu and Vaishnavas. If Tamoguna is coming more in Vaishnava and sadhu, then we should know he is not Vaishnava and sadhu. Sadhu will have no Tamoguna and Tamoguna. So Udgata Tama Jasman Tat Uttama. Sadhu will not under influence of Tamoguna. If you find him more Tamoguna is there, you should know he may be in the process of sadhu, but he did not become sadhu till now. Because once become sadhu, Tamoguna will go. The symptom of Tamoguna all will go. Otherwise he cannot be Uttama. Sadhu is Uttama. Why? Udgatah tama jasmantat uttama. He is uttama from whom tamaguna born. Means sadhu. So, uttam means sadhu. Tahi shlokyate iti uttama shloka. Means sadhus are glorifying to whom? Tahi shlokyate means glorified. So, sadhus are glorifying to whom? Sadhus are glorifying to the God, Lord, Krishna. So, uttama shloka means Krishna. Uttama shloka varta means uttama shloka se varta, uttama shloka varta. Means the varta means talking or katha of Krishna. So, uttama shloka vartaya dakshanita means what time we are spending in listening Harikatha, in the association of sadhu or chanting Harinama, that time Sangar cannot destroy. So, from today, what kind of, how long we were in the association of sadhu, listening Harikatha, chanting Harinam, these times Sangar cannot destroy. But which time we spend unnecessarily for material things, when there is no relation of Guru, Vaishnava and Krishna, that we lost. That's why you will find material people are losing every day their span of life. But sadhus are not losing. How long they are doing bhajan, that time is being protected. That's why you see, sadhus will not die as long as they don't want. Krishna will not take. When they will not desire to stay, then Krishna will take. Why? Because sadhus are doing bhajan. So by bhajan they are always listening Harinam, chanting Harinam, speaking Harikatha, listening Harikatha. So Song God and Jama Maharaj have no influence to them how long they are doing this. But which time we are not utilizing in Harikatha, Harinama or service or devotional activity, that time will be taken away by Song God. But how long we are using in devotional activity, any kind of service, listening Harikatha, chanting Harinam, association, service of Vaishnava, service of Lord, service of Gurudev, this Song God cannot take. Why? Uttama Shloka Bhartaya. Specifically, Uttama Shloka Bharta means Harinam and Harikatha. Then, no. That Song God cannot destroy. And these four Kumaras, they have no chance to Song God to destroy this span of life. Why? They are always speaking Harikatha. Harisharanam evam nityam jesam mukhyavata. They are always speaking Harikatha. There is no single day which day they have no Harikatha. Then one may ask question, how they are speaking Harikatha? Always they cannot get the audience. For example, now we have program here for 8 days. 8 days you can come, no problem. But if I will tell, oh, I will stay here 2-3 months, then I will lose the number. Sure. All you cannot do. How many you came here? If I will stay for 2-3 months, then oh, Maharaja stay 2-3, I can go after something. Every day I cannot go. This is normal. Because oh, I have long time, 3 months, so sometimes I have to do work and sometimes go, sometimes no, like this. So number will decrease guarantee. Because mind will think that oh, we have long time. So sometimes no go, sometimes no go, like this. So it is not easy to get audience every day. Then how Chatusana are speaking Harikatha? Because to speak Harikatha, we need audience. Then the scripture saying, Padma saying, no, Chatusana are not stopping Harikatha single day. Why? There are 4 brothers. 4 brothers. If 1,000 people are coming, because Chatusana are such an efficient speaker, they can speak in that celestial planet also. They are very powerful speaker. They are Bhakti. Bhakti means a powerful speaker, who is very powerful Harikatha. So they are powerful speaker. So they can speak everywhere. How many Muni, Rishi, saintly person, demigod come also, they don't care. So they can speak in celestial planet also. So when more audience, they are speaking. But when there is no audience, then there are 4 brothers. Among 4, one is speaking, other three are listening. Yes. Because already there are four. So among four, if there is no more audience, no one is coming. Because every day they cannot get sometime there is zero audience. If zero also, then they have no problem. Why? Among four, one will sit on the Vyasasana and speak, other three will listen. So there is non-stop Harikatha. So due to non-stop Harikatha, Son God has no time, Jama Maharaj has no time to decrease their span of life and to make them old. That's why till now they are looking only 5 years old. You cannot find them, they are looking 6 years old also. Yeah. Till now they are looking small, but powerful. They can speak with oldest 1,000 years old Rishis also they can speak. Why? This is the power of Harikatha and Harinam. So if we listen Harikatha, speak Harikatha, chant Harinam, listen Harinam, then also our life will also become protected. And our health will not become old easily. But if you don't listen Harikatha, don't associate with sadhus, and don't chant Harinam, then easily become old. Because day after day, your span of life will decrease and time will influence. So here, if we will try to improve in our consciousness to get the Spurti, then we should also try to follow Prabhupada Sripad. How he is practicing. To teach us, he is practicing like this. Otherwise, he is eternal associate. He does not need any sadhana. He is not sadhana siddha. He is nitya siddha. So he does not need any sadhana. But he is practicing to teach us by the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu brought him to teach us Manjari Bhava. Otherwise, he is nitya Sakhi, Tunga Vidya Sakhi. So, she does not need to come here. Mahaprabhu brought to this planet to help us what is the process of Manjari Bhava. That's why he compiled Radharasa Sudhanidhi. So, to get Manjari Bhava's teaching, the three prominent acharyas we should follow to know more. What are? Rupa Goswami Pad, Raghunatha Goswami Pad, and Prabhupada Sripad. They taught about specifically Manjari mood, how to practice. Other Goswamis, they also Manjaris, but they had different services. They did not teach in detail about Manjaris like the three acharyas, like the three Goswamis. So, Mahaprabhu chose them to teach Manjari mood, how we should practice through these three acharyas, like Prabhupada Sripad, Rupa Goswami Pad, and Raghunatha Goswami Pad. So, unless we follow this, unless we know this, we cannot know how to practice Manjari mood and how to attain Radha Dasya. So here, Prabhupada Sripad, when you are thinking, then by his mood, in the mood of Manjari, when we become prominent, then other thinking is impossible to come in his mind. So he is teaching to us, really there is no any other thinking of material world coming in his mind. But he is teaching to us that when we will practice like him, then our all material desires, they will be under this spurti, under this desire. So they cannot become prominent, by which we will be disturbed. Why we are being disturbed? Our mind is completely restless, it is not stable, which is not letting us to release the sweetness of chanting Harinam, to release the sweetness of listening Harikatha, to release the sweetness of serving the Guru and Vaishnava and Radha Krishna, because the mind is not trained properly. How to serve, how to chant, how to listen Harikatha. So we should give training properly. How? Following the footprints of Prabhupada Sripad, Rupa Goswami Pad, Raghunatha Goswami Pad, all 6 Goswamis and all our Guru Vargas. How they practiced it, how they taught us, we should follow. if we don't follow them, then by our independent thinking and speculation, we cannot be perfect in process of practice. So we should follow them. That's why it is said in scripture, Mahajanajeno Data Sapantha. We should follow our Mahajanas. Because if we follow our Mahajan, the path is very clear. But if we don't follow, we create a new path, then we will be speculated, it may divert to other direction, which may not be our goal. So, speculation is not granted in pure devotion. If speculation, then there is no guarantee that you will get a perfection. Who will give you guarantee? But in following the footprints of Mahajana, guaranteed. Why? Where is guarantee? Because they have already attained that, going in this life, in this path. So, we should follow only our Guru Vargas and Acharyas. What they taught us, what they spoke us, we should follow only. Then it is very easy to attain. But only we have to do one thing, that non-stop practice, regular, every day. If we stop, then problem. Because if we stop, then that day we lost. Then we will be in what? In backward. Then very difficult to recover it. If every day little also can give perfection. That's why our Bhakti Thakur said, there are two kinds of bhajana kriya. One is Nishtita bhajana, second is Anishtita bhajana. Nishtita bhajana and Anishtita bhajana. Nishtita bhajana of less quantity can give perfection. But Anishtita bhajana of long or large quantity may not give perfection. Nishtita bhajana, less quantity. But with Nishtha continuity is there, then it will give perfection immediately. But Anishtita bhajana, large quantity may not give perfection immediately. Why? No Nishtha. Today 64 round, next day 32. After few days 16. After few days nothing. This is called Anishtita bhajana. But who is chanting even 16 round difficult, but maintaining anyhow, but long time 16, then also it is Nishtita. Because he is Nishtha. Non-stop. What he is fixed to chant is continuing. This is called Nishtha. Nishtha means what? Nitarang stiyate jastha nishtha. Means Nitarang stiyate jasa, which is staying forever, eternally, not going down. Then it is called Nishtha. So, we should fix our practice in such a way that we can continue always, without failing. If we are failing and going down means we are not improving. So this we should keep in mind. Then now, when Prabhupada Sripad was thinking, and he was thinking of Radharani, oh Radharani, when you will give me the opportunity to your prasadi garment, prasadi flower, etc., thinking, then in that ocean of transcendental pastime of Radha Krishna, Prabhupada Swarup was floating. And floating, he was releasing. Then immediately Radharani gave one spurti. So what kind of spurti? Now Prabhupada Swarup was looking that Radharani and Krishna, they are doing bilas. They are inside the grove. Inside the grove, Radha Krishna, they are doing bilas, they are doing pastimes. But Prabhupada Swarup, in the form of Manjari, he was watching through a Gobakya. Gobakya means the hole in the grove. That is called in Sanskrit Gobakya. In the Sanskrit word, for the hole through which you can, through eye only you can see. No window, no nothing. Only one small hole, through eye you can see what Radha Krishna are doing inside the grove. So now Prabhupada Sripad is watching the sweet pastimes of Radha Krishna, what they are doing. But he was watching that sometimes Radha Krishna were doing pastime and bilas, but sometimes they were stopped, they were disturbed, they were unable to continue. But they were unable to know what is the problem. why we are not comfortable to do the Vilas? Sometimes we are being stopped. They were unable to know because they were so observed in the past time. They were unable to know what is the reason of obstacle. But Prabhupada Swarup was watching, and why Jugal Kishore, why Radha Krishna are in the middle sometimes being disturbed. Why they are uncomfortable to continue the pastime. Sometimes doing pastime Vilas and sometimes stopping. What is the problem that is stopping to them? When Prabhupada Swarup through Gobakya saw carefully, then he was able to know that Radharani and Krishna's hairs entangle each other. Yeah. And they are unable to know. They are unable to know. Then now Prabhupada Swarup entered inside the grove. So you see, this is the significance of Manjari, that without permission also Manjari can enter inside. No need permission. Now you see, Radha Krishna are doing Vilas. But Prabhupada Swarup does not ask, oh Swamini, Radharani, oh Shyam Sundar, can I go inside? Without asking, enter inside. But Lalita will not go. Vishaka will not go. Chitra will not go. Champalata will not go. Rangadevi will not go. Sudevi will not go. Indulekha will not go. Only Rupa Manjari can go. Rati Manjari can go. Prabhupada Swarup can go in the Manjari form. So now you see, when she was watching that Jugal Kishore were disturbed, then immediately enter inside, and Jugal Kishore they don't see. If they saw that some Manjari came, but they thought, oh, what they are doing pastime, that form pastime took the form. They forgot that someone entered inside from outside. They were so observed in that pastime, although Prabhupada Swarup entered in the form of Manjari, but Radha Krishna could not know that Manjari entered from outside. They thought, oh, our Vilas is taking this form like they thought it like. Means no other person came. We are doing that Vilas, maybe this Vilas took the form. And now Prabhupada Swarup went backside, and by the nail he separated Radha Krishna and Radharani and Krishna's hair by the nail. This is the meaning of Nakhajai. Nakhajai. What is in the first line? Vichinvanti Kesa Kvachana Vichinvanti Kesa Kvachana Nakhajai Kanchu Kapatam. Nakhajai. Koradai means nakha, means nail. So now Prabhupada Swarup in the form of Manjari entered inside the grove. Radha Krishna they were watching, but they could not know that Prabhupada in the Manjari form entered. They thought, oh, our Vilas took the form. So they did not feel any hesitation. And they could not know that they were entangled by the hairs each other. And this Prabhupada Swarup is opening the hairs of Radha Krishna, which entangle each other by nails, but Radha Krishna could not know. So after opening, then again Prabhupada Swarup went outside the grove to release the sweetness of Radha Krishna. Then now when hairs of Radharani and Krishna became opened, no more entangled, they became free. Then again Vilas started. So when now Vilas started, now Prabhupada Swarup is watching again. Oh, now very good. Now in the form of Manjari, Prabhupada Swarup is watching. Oh, now beautiful pastime. And when Prabhupada Swarup in the form of Manjari was watching this beautiful form and pastime, then his bliss had no end. What kind of bliss he was releasing in the form of Manjari, that bliss has no end. And nowhere no one can get in other places. That is spoken by himself in Vrindavana Mahimamrita. In Vrindavana Mahimamrita, Prabhupada Swarup are telling what kind of releasement a Manjari is releasing when Jugala Vilas is going on. When Radha Krishna are doing the pastime inside the grove, then after witnessing After watching what Manjari is releasing, no one can release nowhere. And giving the proof from Vrindavan Mahimamrita. What is the proof? He is giving the proof. Radha Nagara Keli Sagara, Radha Nagara Keli Sagara, Nimagna Drisam Jat Sukham. Clear speaking. Radha Nagara Keli Sagara, Nimagna Drisam Jat Sukham. No Tallesa Lavayate Bhagavataha Sarvopi Saukhyochava. This is clear proof, very clear proof from Prabhupada Swarup that no one can have this kind of arrangement in whole universe. Nowhere else. And he is clear speaking. Bhagavata Sarvopi Saukhyochava. How many varieties of happiness and transcendental bliss of different incarnations, different planets, different awards of different pastimes of Lord, including Krishna, in different planets, different awards. If you make all together, what to speak one? Prabhupada Sripad telling, Bhagavataha Sarvopi Saukhyochava. Means what kind of happiness or transcendental bliss a devotee is getting by all incarnations together, even by Krishna, in all transcendental words, you make together, all together. But still, that happiness cannot be equal to one particle of happiness what Manjari is releasing inside Vrindavan groups which Radha Krishna doing pastime. You see, this is the guarantee and proof by Prabhupada Swarup that what happiness Manjari are releasing inside the group, then nobody can release in nowhere in any award. What to speak about material life? Even in transcendental life, even in any incarnation, in any devotee, in any award, all together if you make the happiness, and what will be that happiness of all incarnations, of all associates, of all pastimes? If all together also you add, then that will become no, means impossible, lesa lavayate, even for one particular of happiness of Vrindavan, where Radha Krishna are doing vilas inside the group when Manjari is watching. And during watching, what is the happiness of Manjari? So here Prabhupada Sripad telling what kind of happiness Manjari is releasing, which kind of happiness is minimizing all happiness. Radha Nagara, but pastime should be Radha Nagara, not only any Krishna, no Mathura Krishna. In Mathura Krishna, then you can have this happiness. No Dwarkadhisa Krishna. Radha Nagara. Radha Nagara means Nagara for Radharani. Means who is doing pastimes with Radharani? That Krishna. So Radha Nagara, Rasa Sagar. Radha Nagara means Nagara for Radharani. Rasa Sagar means the ocean of transcendental melody. So Radha Nagara, Rasa Sagara, Nimagna. Radha Nagara means Nagara for Radharani. Rasa Sagar means ocean of all rasas. When they are doing pastimes in the grove of Vrindavan, then when they are doing pastimes or vilas in the grove of Vrindavan, Nimagna Drisam. Nimagna means being observed, to look, to watch, to witness. Who? Gopi. Radha Nagara, Rasa Sagara, Nimagna Drisam. Means when Radha Krishna are doing confidential pastimes in the grove of Vrindavan, at that time, when Manjari is watching, and by watching what kind of happiness, Jat Sukham, Radha Nagara, Rasa Sagara, Nimagna drusam jat sukham. This care should be taken. Then only you can understand what is the significance of the happiness of a Manjari. That's why they don't want anything separately. Why? What happiness they are releasing during the vilas of Radha Krishna inside globe during watching, then that happiness is so highest platform, they are forgetting to any other happiness. So, Prabhupada Swarup clearly speaking, Radha Nagara Rasa Sagara Nimagna Drusam Jas Sukham means what happiness a Manjari is releasing when she is watching through the Gavaksha, means through the whole of the grove, when Radha Krishna are doing vilas, when she is watching and releasing the happiness, that happiness is so high that no तल्लेस लवायते भगवतः सर्वोपि सौख्योत्सवः means what Manjari is releasing the transcendental bliss during watching the vilasa of Jugalakeshwara inside the grove of Vrindavan, that happiness is so high quantity that if you make together all different releasement of different incarnation including Krishna, Dwaraka, Vaikuntha, Mathura, all together, not only one incarnation, not only one God, all gods, Sarvo Api Bhagavata, means all Bhagavan you make one. No need to keep all, because if separate, then it is impossible, it becomes completely insignificant. If you make one incarnational gods bliss, what they are releasing by the devotee, if you compare with Manjari's happiness, then it becomes completely insignificant. So, Prabhupada Swarup telling, you bring all incarnation together. What happiness they are giving to their devotees during Lila, during pastime. If you mix together all incarnation, Sarvopi, tal less alabai, it will become very insignificant, like a particle. What a Manjari, if Manjari, happiness is like a ocean, then all incarnations happiness will become like a drop. So that's why Manjaris they don't want any separate individual bliss or desire. That's why our Raghunatha Goswami desire in Braja Vilas Tava. What Raghunatha Goswami telling? Tambularpana padamardana payo dana visaradivi Vrindaranya maheswarim priyataya tanto sayanti ja priyaha prana presta sakhi kuladapi kida संकुचिता भूमिका के लीला क्रीड़ा स्थली सुजारूप मंजरी मुखा तादासिका संश्रये. Time is over, so I cannot.
Just please finish.
Please.
Yeah, please.
What is the happiness of Manjari? What is the good fortune of Manjari? Raghunatha Goswami speaking himself. That's why in Bila Purush Mangali he telling Padabjayo Baradasyameyo. O Devi, O Radharani, I am offering my humble obeisance at your lotus feet, that I am offering honor and respecting to your Sakhi, but I have no taste for thee, but I have taste to your maid servant. Dasyayatame rasottu satyam means I want to become your dasi. I want to become your maid servant, but I don't want to become your Sakhi. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we were discussing why Sakhi post Raghunatha Goswami is not desiring. The reason today he is speaking. So to clarify this, Prabhupada Swarup this topic, I am adding Raghunatha Goswami's replies. so that it become very clear. Already in Vrindavan Mayamrita, Prabodhananda Sripad is telling that before I spoke, Radha Nagar Rasa Sagara. Radha Nagar Rasa Sagara means I already explained what happiness is coming during Radha Nagar Rasa Sagara when they are observing in the pastimes and Sakhi Manjari is watching. Then just Sukham. What happiness is Manjari releasing? No, means it is impossible. Lesa lavayate bhagavata sarvopi saukhyo chala. Means if we will accumulate all the happiness of all incarnation of all associates of all transcendental level put together, what will be the happiness? That cannot be compared with the happiness of only Manjari who is watching in the grove of Vrindavan, Radha Krishna's Bila. This is why Prabodhananda Sripad in Vrindavan Mahimamrita. Now I am explaining from Raghunath Goswami that how Manjaris are releasing the sweetness. Raghunath Goswami telling Tambula Arpana Padamardana Payodana Visara Divi Vrindaranya Maheshwaring Priyataya. Means when Vrindavan Maheshwari means Vrindavan Ishwari. When Radharani is the mistress and queen of Vrindavan, at that time Priyataya means they are loving to Radharani. Who are loving? Manjaris. Manjaris are loving in such a way to Radharani that Radharani is bound to take care of them. Radharani is bound to take care of them. That's why Palya Dasi. We don't want to become only Dasi. There are our Acharyas, Guru Varga, Gurudev Narayana Goswami Maharaj spoke what? We should become Radha Dasyam, Palya Dasi. There are two kinds of Dasi. One is normal Dasi, ordinary. Second is Palya Dasi. Palya Dasi means who is under care of Radharani. Palya Dasi means she is word servant but not under care of Radharani. Then problem. Then 24 hours a day impossible. Then you cannot sleep in the grove with covering. Only Palya Dasi can sleep. When Radha Krishna are doing Bilasa also, Radharani will swing can I say? Swing the eye.
Yes.
Radharani will swing because Radharani telling so that Krishna cannot know. Radharani will swing to Manjari, you come and sleep, then Radharani will put you cover. Krishna does not know sometimes, but Radharani knows. So Krishna thinking, oh, that is only our bed. Like when we are sleeping, sometimes when covering that cover, we are putting here and there, or something like this. So Krishna thinking, oh, that bed is covered only. But who is inside the bed, Krishna does not know. Manjari also sleeping like inactive. No moving at all. Because if moving, then Krishna will know. But Radharani knows that my Manjari is sleeping. Why? Because when I need, she will do something. So Radharani does not want to Manjari go out even for a fraction of a second. That's why she is letting to sleep and covering her so that nobody can see. So this is the significance of Manjari. Sakhi will have known this opportunity. That's why, what are the services of Manjari? Tambula Arpana, giving tambula, betel nut. Tambula Arpana Padamardana, massaging the lotus feet. Tambula Arpana Padamardana. Payodana, giving the water, giving the drinks. Abhisara, making the arrangement for Abhisara to unite the Radha Krishna together. Adibhi, etc. Means these are the prominent, there are many others. So like this, to whom they are doing? Vrindaranya Maheshwari. These services which I spoke before, which Manjaris they are doing, to whom they are doing? Not to everyone. To whom they are doing? Vrindaranya Maheshwari. Only to Radharani. Only to Radharani. No any other. So, Vrindarani Maheshwari. now here care should be taken because otherwise you will be confused. In morning walk also one devotee asked a question. Joydev Guru, he is present or not? Joydev Guru, yes, yes. Okay. Joydev Guru was asking, oh, then we only Radha Dasya, we become Radha, then what about Krishna? What about Krishna? So we don't worship Krishna? No, we worship Krishna also. Not only single Radha. We worship Krishna also. But in which sense we know? Raghunath was telling. Amara Ishpari Ham Vrindavaneshwari. Taro Priyo Gyane Ami Bhaji Taro Priyo Gyane Ami Bhaji Giridhar. Means Amara Ishpari Ham Vrindavaneshwari. Vrindavaneshwari, the queen of Vrindavan, Radharani is my mistress. So my mistress is Radharani. But still I am worshipping to Krishna. I am loving to Krishna. I am doing it only why? Because Taro Priyo. Because my Radharani is loving to Krishna. My Ishpari is loving to Krishna. So, because my Swamini Radharani is loving to Krishna, that's why in this relationship I am loving to Krishna also. Understood? So, now we cannot neglect Krishna. Then, now we understood. So, there is no chance of negligence of Krishna. Why? If Radharani is loving to Krishna, and we will not love to Krishna, then how Radharani will be happy? Radharani will not be happy. So, we should love because Raghunath was telling, Amara Ishpari Ham Vrindavaneshwari. My mistress is Radharani. But Tar Priyo Vali Ami Bhaji Giridhar. Because Lord Krishna is very dear to my Swami Radharani. So, because my Swami loving to Krishna, if I don't love him, then my Swami will be unhappy. That's why I am loving. Understand? This is the reason. Raghunath, I have no more attraction to him. But still I have to love him. Why? Because my Swami is loving. If I don't love to Giridhari, then my Swami will be upset. So to please my Swami, I have to love to Krishna also. So like this we have to do both. Now if you neglect Krishna, then Radharani will not be happy. So Tara Priya Vali Ami Bhaji Giridhari. Raghunath Goswami, who is his teacher, who is master of Raganga Bhakti, who is teaching how to practice Manjari Bhav. So Ami Bhaji Giridhari, I am also worshipping to Krishna. Why? Because he is very dear to my Swami. So in our Radha Dasya, Radha Krishna's Dasya also included. So we are worshipping Radha Krishna together. But we are partial to Radharani. We are partial to Radharani, but we want together Radharani, unite. Because if Radharani will be alone, she will not be happy. We don't want to stay Radharani alone and suffer in separation. So we want to see Radha Krishna together. They do bilas, we will enjoy. We will release the sweetness of bilas. So now here Raghunath was telling, Tamblarpana Padamardana Payadana Visaradi. Time over. Huh? Yes. Huh? Okay,
Just to conclude, yeah.
Until 7:30.
Huh?
7:30 until 7:30.
Huh. Only 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will conclude. There. Huh? I will conclude. So I will conclude. About this I cannot do. Raghunath Goswami is, I will not add more. So I will conclude the verse because verse did not complete till now. So now, when Prabhupada Sripad in the Manjari form was watching that Radha Krishna, they were entangled by the hairs each other. Then he went inside, then opened. After opening, again came out. Then they started Vilas again. That Vilas, when he was watching, what was the happiness and bliss, nowhere no one can get. And he mentioned in Vrindavan Mahimamrita what I told. Remember? Radha Nagar Rasa Sagar Nimagnali Drisam Jas Sukham No Lavalesa Yate Bhagavata Sarvopi Saukshu Savar. I have already explained several times. Means what Manjari is releasing, the transcendental bliss, when she is watching the pastimes of Radha Krishna together inside the grove of Vrindavan, what happiness and bliss is releasing, that happiness and bliss cannot be possible anywhere in any transcendental level. What to speak about the material world? If all happiness of all associates of all pastimes of all incarnation of Krishna make together, then that happiness will become drop if Manjari's happiness is in ocean happiness. So this bliss you are released by Prabodhana Saraswati in the form of Manjari. Then what will happen? Then that pastime of Jugal Vilas completed. When completed, then Manjari entered again. Now Vilas completed, then Manjari entered. When Manjari entered, then what did happen? Then Radha Krishna's garment, decoration, all disturbed. So all Manjaris there did their different services, which I told. Someone Pada Sambhavan, someone massaged the lotus feet, someone decorated the hair, someone decorated the tilak again. So again, now no time to release in detail because already 7:30. So like this, just who did what, no time to speak. Just you remember that after all Manjaris, they did their respective services according to their posting. So then now Radha Krishna became again new and newer and refreshed. Because during Vilas all disturbed. Now new garment, new decoration, new ornament, new tilak, everything now as new came. So now Jugal Vilas are very looking beautiful. And now Prabodhananda Saraswati, when he is looking in the Spurti, in the Siddhadeva, in the Siddhar body, he was a Sadhava body, but he entered in the Siddha body of Braja pastime, in that grove where Radha Krishna were present. Then in that grove, then he was taken that service of uncle well. Now Prabodhananda Saraswati decorated the uncle well, and the Radharani's uncle, two uncles. And after decoration, Prabodhananda Saraswati was looking the beauty of uncle wells and Radharani's uncles. And when she was looking the beauty of Radharani's uncle wells and uncle and lotus feet, then she was so attracted. Then she put Radharani's lotus feet on her chest. When she put Radharani's lotus feet on her chest, then Spurti disappeared. When Spurti disappeared and she was very eager to do more and more service, then could not see anymore, then she prayed this verse. That is why Sri Radhe Padasyam Sri Radhe. Oh Radharani, when you will give this opportunity? When you will give this opportunity? What kind of opportunity? Tava Suparicharini Aham Syam. When I can become your expert and best maid servant who can decorate your uncle wells at your uncle's nicely. So when you will give the opportunity again, because now Spurti disappeared. She is unable to see anymore. That's why she is praying now. Now in Sadhaka Prabodhana Saraswati is praying, but before he was witnessing in the grove. When Spurti disappeared, now praying, Oh Radharani, Padasyam Sri Radhe. Oh Radharani, when you will give the opportunity so that I can decorate your uncles by uncle wells. So like this, we conclude our verse today. We will proceed to our next verse. Bol Goswami Srimati Radha Rani ki jai. तुम्हारी बहुत सुंदर पुष्प जाएगी टेनोपर
You can add a little bit more tomorrow
हाँ
of what you wanted to give today.
yes the beginning and then